Hi, everyone. I'm your host, owner, and creator of The Mix. Welcome to my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing this evening? How's everyone doing? Um, Thank you all for tuning in to The Mix. I hope your Monday went well. And as for me, it was okay. It was okay. Okay. No complaints over here. No complaints over here. Well, I would be remiss if I didn't come to you guys with an update. Yes, the Tory Lanez update um, from the hearing that took place today, Monday, April 17th. Yes, nothing too substantial. However, I just want to update you all and give you my overview of what took place. I also came across this article, ABC News article, and I want to share my screen and share with you and go over what they're reporting. ABC News is somewhat credible to me in terms of high level credible as opposed to someone tweeting. But so I'm using that as my source today. Nevertheless, but before I continue, like, share, subscribe to the mix, like, share, subscribe to my channel. Also, drop a comment, drop a comment, drop a comment. Let's engage in the comment section, everyone. Let's engage in the comment section. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Share my screen, share my screen, share my screen. Give me a second. I'll go ahead and share my screen. Today's update was pretty interesting. Although it wasn't much, it wasn't major. I would say it's kind of giving an outline as to what we all should expect and within the next month or so, a couple months. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Just give me a second. Okay. So I'm going to go over some excerpts. Tory Lanez sentencing delayed again as attorneys file motion for a new trial, which we already know, in the MTS shooting. Rapper Tory Lanez appeared in Los Angeles courtroom on Monday after his attorneys filed a motion for a new trial in the S of fellow rapper MTS. And it goes into the when he was convicted. Okay. Lang's current attorney, Jose Baez and Matthew Bahama, filed a motion for a new trial last month. Of course, we all know that, arguing in part that certain evidence presented at the trial and some statements made by witnesses on the stand were prejudicial to their clients, including an Instagram post and a photo of Lang's G tattoos. And I've gone over that in previous videos. You can go head over to my video section for all the updated Tory Lanez information and news. The motion, which was obtained by ABC News, also takes issue with the forensics testing and claims that Lane's right to counsel of his choice was violated. And I also went over that in previous videos as well. The entire motion, 84 pages, I took issue with a lot of information his attorneys presented on his behalf in terms of legal arguments. And when I say I took issue with a lot of information that they put out there, it's like, this is wild. How could the courts allow the prosecutors to do A, B, C, D? How could the courts allow the prosecutors to submit Instagram and shade room evidence? It's like, what was his trial attorneys, the team who represented Tory Lanez of attorneys, and I say this respectfully, what were they doing at trial to allow this information to be presented before the courts? They should have fought tooth and nail to have this stuff rejected and not admitted into court. That way, a jury would not see or hear this, hear the information that was admitted. It's wild. Okay, the article further cites the rapper's defense team said in court on Monday, that is today, April 17th, it plans to file on May 1st a supplemental response to the motion, which has further delayed the rapper's sentencing. Okay, let's go to our legal dictionary, everyone. Yes, Black Law Dictionary, and they have one online, I discovered. So, what is a supplemental response? It's basically, in my opinion, and I'm not going to say my opinion, but based off of information and based off of my research and review, supplemental response, in which I've said it before, but I just didn't use supplemental response, is adding to the motion, is maybe replacing something or adding evidence or deleting something. So I'm going to share this screen with you. This is from Black Law Online Dictionary, and this is something you all can go to yourselves. The Law Dictionary is not Black Law. Yep, it is. I think it's featured by Black Law. And this is what attorneys use, legal professionals use, and also judges. Supplemental, and this is what it's citing, supplemental answer definition and legal meaning. And it's citing an additional answer that is given to alter, add, or to delete answers that have already been given. So this is what Tory Lanez attorneys are in the process of doing. And they plan to do this on May 1st. So remember that 84-page motion that they filed? And to my understanding, and I can't confirm or deny. So this is based off of all speculation and reports that I've read via the internet and different media sources, that they have more possible evidence or information that is bombshell wise, and they want to add that to or modify the motion as far as evidence or information. So that's what they'll be doing on May 1st, if nothing changes. Again, this is the court of law. Things can change. Things can get pushed back. They can file another continuance, or they can ask the court for additional time. So again, and and that's how we're here at this point, where Tory Lanez, government name, Daystar Peterson, has yet to be sentenced because his attorneys are really fighting and advocating on his behalf. And if you're paying an attorney, you should want your legal counsel to do the same for you. Forget automatically just going to sentencing. No, fight this tooth and nail with these post-trial motions. Again, what I stated in previous videos, you guys, everyone, post-trial motions are actions, 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 actions completed by your attorney, meaning asking a court, say, hey, court, before, or hey, judge, don't sentence my client yet. I'm arguing this. This is what happened at trial. I'm disputing this. These are the legal errors. These are the technical errors. This is where the prosecution wrong. This is where this witness possibly, and I'm speculating, this is where this witness possibly perjured themselves. This is where evidence was admitted and should not have been admitted respectfully. So they're arguing. So, hey, don't sentence my client now, judge. Don't do that. I don't want that right now. I'm still advocating through the court of law, through procedures and through rules, via the court of law. I'm still advocating for my client. That way, my client, if you grant what I'm asking, my client won't be sentenced because you will understand and see my argument. So that's where we're at. So yeah, so this is expected to be done on May 1st. Okay, the supplemental response to the motion, I don't know what that will entail. Again, what I stated before, I've heard rumors and chatter that it's some bombshell stuff I heard about exculpatory evidence, all of that, which that is a big no-no. If the prosecution did something unethical, and that's a huge if. I'm not trying to put that out there on anyone, but that's a huge, huge issue, and they could get in trouble for that from the ARDC or American Bar Association, all of that. That's like a legal spanking, so to speak. You can't operate unethically when it comes to someone's life. It's chess, not checkers. You have to color inside the lines, color inside the lines. Okay. The article further cites the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office, which is prosecuting this case, which they did prosecute the case, filed a motion on April 6th asking Judge David Judge David, again, is the judge who presided over Tory Lanez trial. So actually, he's hearing these motions. He's hearing from Tory's new team of attorneys like, hey, judge, respectfully, I know you heard this case in your courtroom, but this is what happened. So the prosecutors are like, no, there's lack of evidence for a new trial. So they asked the judge on April 6th, according to this ABC News article, they asked the judge on April 6th to deny the defense request for a new trial, which is Tory's, hence Daystar Peterson and his team of attorneys. The judge has not ruled on that. He has not, obviously. Okay. And the article further cites prosecutors argue, as I stated, that the motion lacked substance. That was their argument. I don't even think their response to the motion was substantial in terms of pages. Like it wasn't pretty lengthy at all. So I don't know. Okay. The article further cites the judge on Monday set a hearing for May 8th. So that's next, you guys. Also, May 8th, with the expectation that the sentencing will happen 30 days of that hearing if the motion for a new trial is denied. So that's that. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen, but I just wanted to go over this article that was posted. You can go to ABC News. This was posted today, April 17th, Monday. So this is just pretty much a recap of what happened in court. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen, and then I'm gonna give my opinion and commentary on this matter in terms of what happened today and what I possibly, expect. What I possibly expect. Okay, so there you have it. Court was today, April 17th, 2023. It was a motion for a new trial hearing update. And yesterday on April the 16th, sorry, I get my days tripped up. For some reason, I don't know, because business-wise, I'm always at home. So I need a huge calendar. Anyway, I digress. So yes, okay, so today is Monday. So yesterday I published a video on my YouTube channel, The Mix. Yes, like, share, subscribe, share, subscribe, and drop a comment. So yes, I posted on what to expect today, Monday. And I was like, I don't know. I absolutely don't know. But I gave and provided some predictions. Okay. So I think one of my predictions was it could be pushed back or delayed, and that was that too. So, and that's what happened, basically. So what is expected? That was yesterday, April 16th. And today, so now I'm providing what has actually happened, which that article pretty much sums it up. However, in my opinion and perspective about the entire matter, what happened today, supplemental response to the motion stated per the article will be filed on May 1st by Tory Lanez team of attorneys. So again, expect that on May 1st. Tory Lanez team of attorneys will add to the motion. I don't know what to expect with that. So hopefully it's some great stuff to convince Judge David. Like, hey, Judge, respectfully, I know you heard this case in your courtroom last year. What it was October, November, December. But yeah, this is where some things happen that shouldn't have happened, some legal errors. And in the interest of justice, this is how you should rule in our favor respectfully and rule in my client's favor and grant the motion. Okay, so those updates will be filed by his team May 1st. Sentencing is expected to happen 30 days from the May 8th hearing. And on May 8th, based on the article, unless something changes, and again, this is a court of law, everyone, things could change. So the hearing should take place on May 8th. And that is with Judge David reviewing the motion for a new trial continuously, just the entire document, probably again, and whatever his attorneys add to it, the supplement response, the add-ons or the amendments or deletions or whatever the case may be. All of this should possibly be heard by the judge on May 8th, and a decision may be made. May, and that's a strong may. Okay, you also heard too that, as I stated before, based on the ABC News article, that the prosecution had already filed a response to Tory's team of attorneys asking the judge to deny the motion for a new trial because they feel it lacks substance. So, the prosecution had already filed a response, whatever. Again, everyone, this is chess, not checkers. And as long as Tory Lanez, also known as his government name, Daystar Peterson, as long as Tory is paying his attorneys and they need more time and they ask the judge for additional time or a new date and to push it back again for whatever reason, it can happen. I don't care what no one says. It's up to the judge. And if the judge did not say this is the last time he will delay this matter, this is the last, if the judge did not say this is the last time, then in my opinion, and this is just my opinion based on my experience and being in a courtroom as well and handling civil cases as far as real estate wise, foreclosures, and working with paralegals and attorneys. That's just a little bit more information about my background. In my opinion, another delay can actually happen. It is based on the judge. The judge is calling the shots on the delays. The attorneys can ask, the judge can say no. At this time, the judge has been saying, okay, counselor, okay, counselor, okay, counselor, and been delaying it, delaying the sentencing and giving them the opportunity and enough time, in my opinion, to comb through everything, to comb through the trial transcripts and all of that. But yeah, so I digress a little bit from that. Also, in my opinion, because California is known for not granting such motions, post-trial motions, and it is uncommon for a motion for a new trial to be granted in situations like this, criminal situations across the United States. Just because there's a high chance that motions like this are denied, that does not mean in this case, Mr. Daystar Peterson, aka Tory Lanez, that does not mean that this may not be an exception. One of those exceptions. It's possible. No one knows how the judge will rule. No one knows how Judge David again will rule. Hopefully and prayerfully, the judge will act solely in the interest of justice, and I say that respectfully, and get it right, in my opinion. However, if Judge David denies the motion for a new trial on May 8th, then an appeal will follow. That's the process. That's how it goes. So I'm praying for a favorable outcome for Tory Lanez, in my opinion. And as I stated before, go to my other videos, like, share, subscribe to the mix, and drop a comment. Go to my other Tory Lanez videos and go to some of my R. Kelly videos so you can understand. I like to be as transparent as possible and provide as much accurate information as possible. I'm not 100% perfect in everything, but and it's sometimes a lot to keep up with in terms of dates. So I'm dealing with the R. Kelly dates and updates and Tory Lanez dates and updates and just other content as well in my everyday life. So again, praying for a favorable outcome on Tory Lanez's behalf. And okay, lastly, if Judge David grants, and I'm going to recap this, if Judge David grants the motion for a new trial, if he grants it in Tory's favor on May 8th or afterwards, whenever, because it's possible it may be delayed after May 8th. Strong May. You guys, it could be delayed again. You just never know. Okay, so if Judge David grants the motion for a new trial, Tory Lanez may be released, and that's a strong may. If Judge David grants the motion for a new trial, Tory may have to sit in jail awaiting trial again. Number 3, if Judge David grants a motion for a new trial, prosecutors ultimately make the decision to move forward with a new trial. Again, all over again, meaning they have to go through jury selection all over again. Or the prosecutors, hence the state, may decline altogether and Tory will go free. Number 4, If Judge David denies the motion for a new trial, sentencing will follow, and Tory's team of attorneys will begin the appeal process. It's just like in the R. Kelly case. It's just like in the R. Kelly's case. So, yeah, again, if Judge David, number one, if Judge David grants the motion for a new trial, Tory may be released. Number two, if Judge David grants the motion for a new trial, Tory may have to sit in jail awaiting trial all over again. Like he has to go through the entire trial process, witnesses, all of that. MTS will have to come back to court, all of that. Kelsey, all of that. Everybody going through the same thing over again. Number three, if Judge David grants the motion for a new trial, prosecutors ultimately make the decision to move forward with the whole new trial again. Or the prosecutors may decline altogether and Tory will go free. If Judge David denies the motion for a new trial, sentencing will follow and Tory's team of attorneys will appeal the case. And there you have it. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel, and also drop a comment. Also drop a comment. I just want to say this too. I am liking the fact that Tory's team of attorneys are taking their time on this matter, these post-trial actions, meaning after a conviction is handed back down by either judge or jury, you have a team of attorneys. They come in before they try to appeal the case or even before sentencing. They file these motions to try to get the conviction overturned. And that's what they're doing via these post-trial motions. And that is a motion for a new trial. I'm liking that they're combing through, they're taking their time, they're conducting their due diligence, and they're advocating for their client. This attorney is advocating for both of them, Matthew Bahama, Jose Baez. They are advocating for their client. They're getting paid. And then if they want to ask Judge David for another day, they can for whatever reason. They're the attorneys that Tory is their client. So they have every right to keep pushing this and gathering information to making sure they left no stones unturned, crossing their T's and dots in their I's. I love it. I love it. And hopefully they are consulting some top tier colleagues on this matter too. You know, consulting that's what you do in this industry. You consult, you reach out to some colleagues like, hey, hey, what do you think? Hey, can you offer something? Am I missing something? Hey, they're supposed to. They're supposed to. Hopefully, they're doing that in this industry in hopes of getting a favorable outcome on Mr. Daystar Peterson, which is his government name, aka Tory Lanez behalf. So yeah, there you have it, everyone. Like, share, subscribe to the mix. Like, share, subscribe. I went over what happened today, April 17th, Monday, Los Angeles court. Tory Lanez hearing update. Nothing huge or substantial happened, and there was another delay, meaning his attorneys on May 1st is going to add some more to the motion and requesting for the judge, hence the judge is the same, to review the motion for a new trial. And this is why they're legal arguments. They're presenting more evidence and all of that stuff. And the Judge Davis, supposed to make a decision on May 8th, and that could get pushed back. You just never know. And it might not even get pushed back because of Tory's attorneys. It could be something with the judge. You just never know. You just never know. So, again, hoping for a favorable outcome because I do believe this is a miscarriage of justice. I hope and pray Judge David does what's right in the interest of justice, and again, this goes in Tory Lanez's favor. So go head on over to my video section of my channel and just go over all the Tory Lanez videos. You'll see a chronological order of my commentary, my reaction on this entire matter dealing with the post-trial actions. That's what I'm concentrating on. And the appeal, hopefully it doesn't get to an appeal and that this motion is granted. And again, you guys, this is a motion, not an appeal. This is a motion, not an appeal. It really is. So I thank you all for tuning in to the mix. I thank you, thank you, thank you. like, share, subscribe, drop a comment, share this video, listen to the entire video, everyone. Listen to the entire video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will talk to you all soon.